So these are little things that have to be considered, but well, that's speaking about tools, you know. And just something that you also need to consider is to make things simple. I think if things are really simple and people understand it, then it'll be much better. I mean, it's not about, you know, building the most attractive or social-oriented tools or whatever, you know. It's just about making things simple and communicating more along the way. As I said, communication is a vital step. If you don't communicate, then you can't expect people to actively engage because they won't know what's expected from them. Well, up to this point, I don't know if you have any questions. I'm going to look up at the chat box. I think there's a message here. Knowledge sharing requires a high degree of trust in order to be successful. Corporate policies, and in particular HR policies, have a huge effect on that. Did you do any work to align corporate and HR policies to your KM initiative as you develop KM within your company? Yes, in fact, as I said, you know, the challenge of working in an IT firm such as GMD is that each business unit is very, very different. So we needed to sit down first, and from the policies and the standards and procedures point of view, we needed to align everything. You know, even the HR policies, for example, which go hand to hand with the talent development and training plans, we needed to engage everything in terms of strategic knowledge. So this is something that we did, and it took a lot of time first because we needed to get lots of people, you know, playing in the same field. So it does take time, but it's important. And I wouldn't just say just policies. I will say values and culture in general. You see, as being part of a large corporation, we have to align to what the corporation says. But we have to help also the corporation to make sure that what they're saying is right. And, you know, in terms of culture, you know, they were missing certain points related to knowledge sharing.